Hey Anonymai, welcome to a coin roll hunting video. Junior and I are going to go through this box of pennies, and we've never gotten these boxes with the holes in them. I don't know if our bank is transitioning to a different coin company or anything, but we thought we'd share this one with you. I know not everybody cares as much about pennies, but we really enjoy them. I think there's a lot of variety. It's fun to find really bright red ones that are older, that really shouldn't be red, and there they are. You find them in your rolls. So we're going to go through this. Let's see if there's anything good, and we will circle back in. Box is already kind of busted open, so we'll probably just do it from here. But we'll circle you back in if we find anything. Alright guys, here's the wrap up. We went through this new box that we don't usually get around here, the one with the holes in it, and it turned out to be a really fun box. We didn't find any key dates or anything, but the box did provide us with a lot of bright, brilliant, uncirculated coins. And I'll go through what we have here quickly. This stack here are the 2009s. That's a lot of 2009s for a single box, and this isn't all of them. I kept all of the ones that were red, without a whole lot of spots. There were a lot of junked ones. By now they're about 10 years old, so if they've been circulating for 10 years, some of the 09s are starting to get ugly. But I pulled out the prettiest one from the stack. As you can see there, it's got some great luster, and it looks good. I think that's called his professional career or something. The next stack here are the memorials that were bright red. They're not perfect. I would say most of them would grade out as low mint states, maybe in the 60 to less than 65 range. One of the cool ones that stood out to me was this 1973. It is an S mint mark, and it's beautiful. So I thought that was a good example from those stacks right there. Moving on, the next couple of stacks here are shield pennies that we have a hard time finding a lot of the good-looking Philadelphia ones around here, and this is a good example of that. So we pulled out some of those, and that can help us fill up a tube and sock them away for a later date. But sometimes those shield pennies are difficult to find. I think the metal quality is a little lower than it used to be, and it seems like they don't hold up quite as long, and when they're bright like that, we keep them. The next stack, again, referring to the Philadelphia mint marks, are 2017 Ps. I didn't keep anything that was hideous, but most of these are nice and red. So I'd like to fill up a tube or two of those and sock those away. The next thing, we found 3 Canadian pennies. That was unusual. We've got 2 from the 70s, and then 1 young head right here that was in 1962 that I have laid out in the front. The last pile that I have here are the Wheaties from the box. They were all 40s and 50s, but there were some 1941, I think was the oldest one that we had, and I had a 1950, and if my memory's right, that's a lower mintage year. It's not rare, it's not a key date, but it was fun to find. I pulled out a handful of 2018s here. I don't know what was going on in this box, but there must have been some fresh, straight from the mint pennies included, mixed in with the rest of the circulated cents. One of these, and it's a little difficult to tell in the lighting that I'm in, might be that one. It looked flawless, to the point where I would even consider grading it. I'm not at the stage where I'm ready to send anything in for grading, but some of these were so perfect that even though they're really common, I had to pull them out. They looked so perfect. I know I'm being repetitive, but it was so good that it really caught the eye and it was striking. If you find anything like that, just pull it out, put it in a flip, put it in a place where it's not going to get scuffed or scratched. Who knows? Several years from now, people might be looking for a really high grade 2018. This is fun. This is a token that came out of an uncirculated coin set from Philadelphia. I did weigh it, and it's a zinc one, so this is from 1983 or later, most likely. It's in pretty good shape. I expect it's a lot newer than 1983, but one thing I noticed about it that was cool, most of the American coins, not most, like all of them, you flip them head over like that. However, on this mint token, flips like a Canadian coin to the side. So you can see the back there. It says Treasury of the United States Mint. And that's not really worth a cent, but they stamped that and they put it in the uncirculated sets. And it got sorted with the pennies. So here it is at my house. And then I have a few more here that I pulled aside just because they were in better shape than they should be, or they had a special interest. This 1967, it's not a bright red or anything, but the wear is very low, and it is red. It's going on red brown, but it was in really nice shape, so I'm keeping it. This is a 1970s. I kept this aside not because this was worth anything, but we're still looking for a 1970s small date. So maybe we'll do a video here soon about the small date. If you go to a coin show, we're talking about a red one being a $45, $50 coin. If you get lucky on eBay, you might be able to do $25, $30, but the 70s small date is a really tough coin. And then the last one that I had here is a very good looking 1982 Philadelphia large date. It's got a little nick up on the top, but otherwise, for a Philadelphia coin, I set that aside so I could compare it to what's in my album. That might be my best example. So I just wanted to share. I thought we had a really good above average box, and I'm happy to upload this one. I think any penny lovers will enjoy it. So thanks for watching, guys. Click the like button, share our videos, subscribe, and we'd love to have you back. Thanks for watching. Happy hunting.